Hi there, welcome to Friday's market commentary. Got a chart here of the S&P 500. Really flat day, up 0.36 points, so not even 1 point, not even half a point, really flat day. But we're really looking for kind of a flat to positive day to begin with. And the reason for that is that as the markets are dropping and dropping and dropping, you have all kinds of people that are placing bearish options orders. And they've got their trades out there and they're waiting for indexes to close to the negative side. They're placing their orders. What happens, you got the market makers over here taking the orders, and you got these people over here, they're placing the orders. And so the market makers make a profit if these people over here lose some of their money. So as they're placing their bearish orders, now the market started to bounce back up a bit. You start to see it bounce back up through here a little bit. What happens now is that the market makers over here, they don't want to send the markets back down again, because if they do send the markets down, these people here will start to profit over here. So they don't want that to happen. So what they do is they kept the markets up over here through today and a flat day, so that everybody who had those bearish positions, those positions closed out to the negative side for them, which left a positive side over here for everybody else. So we knew it was going to be kind of a flat to slightly positive day going forward here, or at least that was the idea going forward. So what do we expect now? We've got support down here about 1200. We've got our next resistance level coming up here at 1275, and after that we've got about 1325 for our next resistance level. We're looking at the S&P 500, and you can see where we're trading right here, getting a little bit closer to the resistance at 1275. MACD's already moving higher, stochastic's moving higher. We've got a little bit of upside potential still, so we're going to say that our resistance is at 1275. Unless we come crashing through that on some pretty good volume, I would expect us to hit around 1275 and maybe start to pull back a little bit from there. Maybe hit 1275 and pull back. What we do after we hit 1275, if it's a small pullback and then bounce higher, then we start to go short-term bullish. But if we hit 1275 and pull back, it's likely that we're going to have a little bit more selling going on as people sell into this bounce. But we have to wait and see. So for the moment, we are neutral on the S&P 500 short-term as we're nearing resistance level, and we are still bearish long-term. Okay, let's take a look now at the NASDAQ and see what happened there today. And here's a chart of the NASDAQ, down 29 points today, a little bearish. That's because what happened with Microsoft over here and Google. Both of them did okay on their earnings, but then they said that they're going to not do quite as well going forward here for the rest of the year here. And they said most of that was really due to the overseas markets, which has been the stronger markets for our stocks over here. They haven't been doing too well here in the US, but they've been doing well overseas. And so the bad news going forward here with both Google and Microsoft saying that overseas markets aren't doing quite as well really means that our economic conditions here, especially with our financials, are starting to have an impact worldwide. So that's usually not a bullish sign, is what I'm getting at here. Let's go ahead with support here on the NASDAQ at 2200, and we've got resistance level right up through here at 2400, and we're right about here in the middle to it right now. MACD still moving higher, stochastic still moving higher. So we're going to go short term here on the NASDAQ since we got a nice bounce up off this 2200. We're going to go short term neutral, and we're going to go longer term neutral. So on the NASDAQ, we're neutral with resistance at 2400, support at 2200, and longer term neutral, both short and long term. All right, hope that helps. Keep an eye on news. We are in earnings season, and news does have a tendency to change everything, so I wish you the best.